Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is WRIF, and in the home of rock and roll radio studios, we have 4 members of the band Adrenalin.
Yeah.
Minus?
4. 3 members and 1 road manager.
And 1 road manager, okay. And minus Mark Gilbert, however, who's out.
Yeah, we don't know where Mark is. He's somewhere on the street somewhere. If anybody finds him, let us know.
Tell him to call. We got to rehearse.
Kind of runs in the Gilbert family. Hey, if you can get a little closer to that microphone,
Okay.
your girlfriend might be understanding what you're saying.
Okay. Mark, show is at 12:30 tomorrow. Hope to see you there.
That's right. Free lunchtime rock and roll series. WRIF and Budweiser doing it for you. At the State Fairgrounds, our final show, season finale, the grand finale with Adrenalin.
Yeah.
You guys are getting national recognition now, just off a tour with 38 Special. Mm-hmm. It's got to feel kind of neat for you.
Yeah, it felt real good to get out and play live. We had been away from the stage since December the 20th, and when we did our first date, it was like we were a bunch of animals caged up, and everybody just let it rip on that first show. But we settled down, and we did some great shows. We did about 6 or 7 shows with them, and it was a great time. 38. Good party.
Were you received well by people outstate and like that? Where'd you do? Southern states or what?
No, we did like in Ohio. We played Cincinnati and some dates in Ohio. We did a lot of the Michigan dates at Battle Creek, Castle Farms up in Charlevoix. Very good response. People expect a lot from a Detroit rock and roll band. So you got to deliver.
And they got it. Is that microphone working over there?
I believe the lavalier. Here we are.
I don't believe it's working that good.
Hello.
That's even better, see. The lavalier is not working, but we'll fix that in just a second. Has anything changed since you've been on the road? I know you have the new recording contract and the album's sounding great, and you got a national breakout in a national radio station, Rock and Roll Magazine, in recent days.
Billboard.
It's happening. Billboard Magazine. That's the bad dude, I guess, of all of them. Supposedly, anyway. But anyway, you're getting it. You're getting the exposure.
Getting the exposure that we've been looking for a long time.
So if you don't make it this time around,
we keep going.
You keep going.
We try again. We got no other choice. We don't know how to do anything else.
But you're on the threshold. On the threshold. This first song right here, it was not the first song you ever did, but it's the first song that ever got a lot of radio station attention, at least from us, a year or so ago, and we thought it was hot, and we sent it out to test it, and it didn't test all that well. And so, we can't play because it didn't test good, right? And we said, hey, give it a chance, man. Send it back out again and see what happens after it's been played a while. And send it back out. It says, yay.
Yeah, the tests don't always work. They never worked at school, so they don't have to work here.
But the second time around, the tests worked great, and the tune was happening for some time on WRIF, and the album, this tune is still being played here. And this is the early stages of this band Adrenalin. They don't sound anything like this anymore, but we got to take you back to the roots and then bring you up to date, okay?
All right.
You want to talk about the song at all?
Just there's nothing real deep about this song. It's just a happy party song about some guy's working hard, trying to make his girl realize what he's doing, and sometimes she don't understand, but in the end, you hope you can win her over. But it's just a fun song. Well, nothing serious.
Let's have some fun. I hope it's you.
I hope it's you. I hope